There's a moment, just after sunrise, when the world is still, the air is crisp and along, wide shape glides forward the kind of quiet confidence that only a true sports sedan can deliver. No engine roar, no gear shifts, just motion and presence. This is the all-new Genesis G70 updated. Not just a refresh, but a redefinition. And it's not just fast, it's brilliant. Over 365 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. A design so sleek, so balanced, it looks like it was drawn by the gods of automotive art. This isn't just Genesis' answer to the BMW 3 Series or the Mercedes-AMG C300. It's their boldest statement yet. That performance doesn't have the sacrifice value. From the moment it appears, with its slim LED headlights slicing through the morning mist, its long hood stretching into the horizon, you know this is different. It's not pretending to be electric. It's not pretending to be a luxury barge. It's embracing both, with intelligence, elegance, and real-world brilliance. Today, we're diving deep into the updated G70, from its head-turning design to its driver-focused cockpit, from its whisper-quiet performance to its cutting-edge tech. We'll break down how fast it goes, how it handles, and whether it can truly go toe-to-toe with the likes of the Alfa Romeo Giulia, the Lexus IS, and even the upcoming BMW 3 Series. And by the end, you'll know, is this the most important new sports sedan in a decade? Or is it too refined to be thrilling? Let's find out. Let's start with the way it looks, because the updated G70 doesn't just carry on Genesis design language, it elevates it. At first glance, it's unmistakably Genesis, that long hood, the wide stance, the fastback roofline, but everything about it feels evolved. Sharper, more purposeful. The overall length is 184.6 inches, with 73.4, height just 55.7. Making it slightly longer and wider than the outgoing model, with a roofline that flows into the trunk like a missile ready to launch. And with a drag coefficient of just 0.26, it's one of the most aerodynamic production sedans Genesis has ever built, a key reason it's so efficient and stable at high speeds. Up front, you're greeted by the new quad lamp LED headlights, a signature Genesis design element that pulses with light when you unlock the car. It's not just for show. It houses sensors for driver assistance and adaptive cooling for the engine and transmission. On either side are the ultra-slim, full LED headlights, now with dynamic turn signals and animated welcome sequences that light up like a greeting when you approach. The iconic Genesis crest grille is wider, deeper, and more three-dimensional than ever, not just for cooling, but as a statement. It's functional, yes, but it's also emotional, a bold declaration that this car means business. Now, step back and take in profile, because this is where the G70 truly shines. That long hood, the short rear deck, the fastback roofline that flows seamlessly into the trunk. The doors open with a soft click, revealing frameless windows and flush door handles that pop out when you approach. And look at those wheels, 18-inch forged alloys on the base model, 19-inch on the 3.3T Sport, wrapped in performance summer tires, filling the arches perfectly. They're not just stylish. They're lightweight and aerodynamically sculpted, with optional aero covers to further reduce drag. The side profile is defined by a single, sharp character line that runs from the front fender all the way to the taillights, clean, uninterrupted, and purposeful. No clutter, no unnecessary vents. Just smooth, flowing surfaces that guide the eye from front to back. And check out the rear quarter windows. They taper into the seat pillow with a subtle crease that echoes Genesis' recent design language, but with a more refined, performance-focused execution. Around back, the story continues. You've got a full-width LED light bar, not just a strip, but a dynamic display that animates when you unlock the car and pulses when you brake. The trunk lid is smooth and uncluttered, with a subtle lip spoiler for downforce. And the rear diffuser? Pure style. No exhaust to hide, of course, but it gives the car a planted, aggressive stance. The license plate is centered clean and framed by the wide track. And under the skin, the rear-mounted engine and transaxle are perfectly balanced, giving the car near 53/47 weight distribution, critical for handling and stability. And let's talk presence, because the G70 isn't trying to whisper. It's commanding silence. It's a young professional who values style over flash. the family commuter who wants innovation without pretense, and the enthusiast who still cares about how a car feels. This is a car for people who care about design, efficiency, and real-world usability. It's a daily driver with long-distance comfort, a tech showcase that doesn't feel overwhelming, and a vehicle that proves you don't need six figures to get serious performance. This isn't just a car, it's a lifestyle. Now, let's step inside, because the exterior is a masterclass in modern minimalism. The interior is where Genesis truly makes its case for the future. Sliding into the cabin, the first thing you notice is the space. Despite its sleek, fastback roofline, the G70 feels huge inside. That's thanks to Genesis' rear-wheel drive platform, designed from the ground up for next-generation sports sedans, with no transmission tunnel, no engine block steering room. The result? A wheelbase of 111.8 inches, longer than the outgoing model, which means rear legroom that's nothing short of first class. Even at 6'3", I had over 5 inches of space between my knees and the front seat. And the ceiling? That panoramic glass roof stretches from the base of the windshield all the way to the rear window, making the cabin feel like a lounge in the sky. The materials? Luxurious, sustainable, and meticulously finished. You got optional Napa leather, soft, rich, and available in black, caviar, or cream. Or go for the eco-conscious eco leather, made from recycled materials. That feels just as premium. Real open pore with trim on the dash and doors. No fake plastic here. Brushed aluminum accents. Every surface you touch feels expensive, tightly assembled, and thoughtfully placed. No squeaks, no rattles. Just precision craftsmanship that rivals the best in the business. Now look at the dash, because this is where Genesis throws down the gauntlet. Dominating the center is the 10.25-inch touchscreen, clean, minimalist, and powered by the latest Genesis Connected Services software. It's not just beautiful, it's functional. The interface is clean, responsive, and powered by Genesis' new AI-driven assistant. No lag, no freezing, no hunting through submenus. Climate controls? Always visible at the bottom. Navigation? Crystal clear, with real-time routing that factors in elevation, weather, and traffic to maximize range. And here's the genius part. Haptic feedback and voice control work in harmony. When you press a button on the screen, you feel a subtle click. No more guessing if you actually tapped it. And Hey Genesis wakes the system instantly. Hey Genesis, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey Genesis, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen, it even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. Below that, near the center console, is a beautifully crafted rotary dial. Not a stalk, not a dial, but a sculpted piece of art that glows softly when you start the car. It's angled perfectly toward the driver, minimizing glare. And speaking of lighting, the ambient system here is next level. You got 64 color options with zones that can be customized independently. Want a soft blue glow on the footwells and a warm amber on the dash? Done. There's even a mood light feature that shifts colors based on driving mode. Cool blue and eco, warm red and sport. It's not just mood lighting, it's an experience. Seating? Plush supportive and available with heating, ventilation, and massage. The front seats are 14-way power adjustable, with excellent bolstering for long drives. In the back, even better. Thanks to that long wheelbase and flat floor, rear passengers get limo-like legroom. And the rear seats are heated, with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and even a rear touchscreen for adjusting settings. This isn't just a driver's car. It's a full family luxury machine. Storage? Surprisingly practical. There's a deep center console with wireless charging, 2 USB-C ports, and enough room for your phone, wallet, and keys. The door pockets are wide, the glove box is deep, and the rear armrest has cup holders and controls for the rear passengers. And despite being a performance machine, it's got a real trunk, 13.6 cubic feet, which is more than a Tesla Model 3. Plus, there's a small frunk up front, about 2.8 cubic feet, enough for groceries to carry on or charging cables. For a car this sleek, it's shockingly livable. Now let's talk tech. Because if the design and interior are impressive, the technology is where the G70 truly separates itself from the pack. Genesis has equipped the updated G70 with one of the most advanced tech suites in its class, and it's all designed to make your life easier, not more complicated. Starting with driver assistance, Genesis Active Safety Control combines adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, traffic jam assist, and hands-free highway driving in select regions. It uses a combination of cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors to deliver confident, smooth automation. It can handle lane changes, on-ramp merging, and even stop-and-go traffic with near-human intuition. And if you take your hands off the wheel too long, a gentle chime reminds you to stay focused. No harsh disengagements. But it's not just about automation, it's about connectivity. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, fully supported, both wireless. Bluetooth 5.0, Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates, all standard. You can update the car's software while you sleep, adding new features, improving performance, or enhancing safety without ever visiting a dealership. Genesis has already rolled out multiple major updates since launch, improving everything from voice recognition to battery management. Voice control? Hey, Genesis wakes the system instantly, and it understands natural speech. Hey, Genesis, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey, Genesis, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen, it even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. And then there's a Genesis connected app, your digital key and command center. Lock or unlock the car from your phone. Precondition the cabin before you get in. Monitor driving stats. Activate the welcome lighting sequence. You can even honk the horn or flash the lights if you're trying to find it in a crowded parking lot. It's seamless, intuitive, and deeply integrated. One of the coolest features? The welcome light sequence. When you approach the car, the headlights and taillights animate in sync. The doors unlock silently, and the interior glows to life, all without pressing a button. It's not just convenient, it's emotional. It makes you feel like the car is happy to see you. And for those who love personalization, the G70 lets you save multiple driving profiles, customize screen layouts, and even set preferred charging times to take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. This isn't just a car, it's a smart, connected lifestyle device. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, performance. Because all the luxury and tech in the world mean nothing if the car doesn't deliver when you stomp the throttle. And here, the G70 doesn't just deliver, it glides.